Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, you may remember this particular machine, Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Well, the folks over at topspeed.com have let out a little information about the SLR name. Apparently Mercedes has renewed the trademark for this particular name. Now, could we see a return of this monster? Well, there's a couple hurdles to get over. The biggest one, McLaren and Mercedes don't work that well together anymore, so chances of those two getting back together and building this remake of this machine is probably pretty slim to none. My fear is the SLR name could be really drugged through the mud by, I don't know, an SUV or some sort of horrid crossover or something like that. We'll have to wait and see, but my hope is a Mercedes-Benz AMG SLR that could be coming to a dealer near you very soon. So we'll definitely keep you tuned of what we hear. Sticking with the folks over at McLaren, McLaren's showing off the brand new top of the tree when it comes to the Senna. This is the Senna GTR. This gets a ton of FIA spec materials and FIA GT3 full-on race car type stuff. Now, even though this vehicle isn't sanctioned for any sanctioning body out there, I'm sure you can do a lot of club racing. The FIA spec material, including seats, roll cage, the aero work, the lot. This thing's got a lot to actually love. Power comes from a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8, making 814 horsepower and 590 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted to a 7-speed SSG gearbox, and the vehicle's obviously all rear-wheel drive. Now, along with all the GT3 spec materials, the vehicle's pretty lightweight. The vehicle only weighs 2,615 pounds, but the aero work will actually achieve 2,205 pounds of downforce, so nearly the weight of this machine in downforce. Now, there's a couple of tricks. Because it's not a road-going machine, chances of seeing one are probably slim to none. You have to go to a racetrack for that particular situation. And there's only 75 of these things built for the world. Apparently, they're all sold out. Even though they haven't released any power number or, I guess, performance numbers, nor have they even released actually how much this vehicle costs. But apparently, they're all sold, and folks may be getting their cars as early as August of 2019, so a handful of months away. Sticking with the whole racing theme, the folks over at Lynk & Co. are showing off this particular machine. This is the brand new Lynk & Co. 03 Cyan concept. Now, it's basically a little bit of an homage to the Lynk & Co. race car run by the folks over at Cyan Racing in the World Touring Car Championship this year. But this is a road-going machine. And if you don't know what Lynk & Co. is, it's basically somewhat of a love child between the folks over at Volvo, the manufacturer in Sweden, and a Chinese manufacturer known as Geely. Now, this particular vehicle comes with a Volvo Source 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that makes 528 horsepower and 372 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted through a 6-speed sequential gearbox and has a limited slip differential, which is definitely needed because this thing is front-wheel drive. It's an awful lot of power to try to be thrown through the front-wheel drive system. 20-inch wheels on all 4 corners, adjustable dampers on all 4 corners, 6-piston calipers up front, 2 pistons out back. The vehicle only weighs 2,837 pounds and will be able to achieve a 62 run in just 4.4 seconds with a top speed of 192.5 miles an hour. Again, it's still concept form, but really would love to see this thing go into production. Last up on the list, hopefully another vehicle will be going into production very, very soon. It's a super sexy. This is the Puritalia Berlinetta GT. Think of this as the 427 Roadster, but with the top on it. Power comes with a brand new 5.2 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion plug-in hybrid system with a 5-liter normally aspirated V8. Between the two of these, there apparently is going to be making 965 horsepower and 920 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted through a 7-speed automated manual gearbox. The vehicle apparently will be able to do 0 to 62 runs in just 2.7 seconds with a top speed of 208 miles an hour. Now, if you really cared, it does have an EV-only range of just 12.4 miles on this particular machine. Now the trick is they build a handful of 427 Roadsters, so thinking the Berlinetta GT could go into production very soon, but that 427 Roadster costs $625,000 US, so it'd be interesting to see just what exactly this vehicle is going to cost, so we'll definitely keep you tuned if we hear more about this vehicle. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. Get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.